So, I didn't get to introduce you guys to this one yet. I just got it a couple weeks ago. It's an '08, and it's a Can Am, as you can see, BRP. And it's an 800cc, 27-inch tires, Zillas. I think a 3,000-pound Warren winch. It's got this radiator relocate thing for going swamping. I'm not much into that myself, but tell you a neat story. So I had that Wildcat Trail since 2014. I bought it brand new, and I don't know. It never, like, it was fun to ride, but it never really fit the bill properly. I needed a trailer almost most of the time to tow it around. The thing was 10.5 feet long, where this is 7.5, 8 feet. I can't remember. And so if I had to slip tank in the back of my truck, I have a 125-gallon slip tank for when I refuel equipment and that at work. And so I would have to pull the slip tank out in order to get the Wildcat Trail in there. So that was a pain in the ass. I didn't like that. And so I had it up for sale for a while. I figured, well, I'll pay off some bills and whatever if I sell it. Well, it never sold. I had people who wanted to trade for, pieces of shit like a dirt bike or, some beat up one that probably doesn't run or whatever. And I had somebody come and kick the tires on it. And I treated it well. I treat it as best as I can. I always take care of my stuff. And then a guy calls or emails me and says, do you want to trade for a Can Am 800 Outlander? And I was like, are you pulling my prick or what? And, well, make a long story short, he came down from near Calgary, and he was really interested in my side-by-side because his son and him go hunting, and his son's 14, so it's a bit of a squeeze for a kid with long legs to get on here with his old man, and a little bit homoerotic too. So, I said, well, we'll do a VIN search and see if anything comes up, and he likewise, so I gave him my VIN number, and he did the same thing, and I said, well, I'm definitely interested, and he said he also had tracks with it. They're the Tattoo S tracks. I'm back in Manitoba right now working for a friend of mine, so I can't show you the tracks right now. And they'd only been used once that he knew of, because he had bought this thing secondhand from another guy, so I've got it third hand. And the guy apparently almost never rode it. So, so I signed papers, and I've got this machine with these tires, the tracks, a snow plow. Snow plow has been used like once or twice. I don't even have a big enough driveway at the moment to even use it, so I'm going to sell that, and I might sell the tracks. I'm not sure. Wife kind of wants me to. And I might do the rad relocate thing and put it back where it belongs, because I don't really go swamping. I don't even have chest waders, so yeah, I traded up. I don't think that Wildcat Trail would have been a great machine in the long run for me. It was fun. Like, me and my brother had a great time with it, and anybody else that went riding with me, it was lots of fun. But it was difficult to transport, and 99% of the time I never had a passenger with me, so what's the point in having that second seat? So, and I actually really like quads quite a bit better. I've got a Toyota 4Runner now that replaced my Chevy Colorado, and I've got the Chevy Silverado diesel, so I don't need, another people mover, so I just need a me mover. I don't know, maybe my attitude will change in a few years as my daughter gets older and we have another kid at some point, but I love this thing. Fuck, has it got power. Only got like 2,000 clicks on it, so it's quite nice. The seat's heated, the handlebars and the thumb thing are heated, so I mean, even if it gets cold out, I can still ride it, no problem. Not that that would ever stop me. And so yeah, I'll have to maybe call it the quadding Seuss, or however you're supposed to say it, and go riding in Saskatchewan there. I wouldn't mind it. I've always kind of wanted to go riding up and down those hills in Saskatchewan. I'm in the Sandilands Provincial Forest right now, It's my probably one of my most favorite places I've ever gone quadding. I've gone quadding in the Crow's Nest Pass maybe twice now. And so that's the next place I've got to go take this thing is the Crow's Nest, but I don't think I'll get to it this year. We'll see how the weather is, because we're already into November here. So yeah, it's a sweet machine. I've been riding all day today, and I'm gonna ride all day tomorrow because I got nothing else to do, and I'm away from my family until I go back to work on Monday. There, got some hauling to do, some cattail hauling from a ditching job. So a little carrier for the jerry can. I kind of wish I had a little strap or something to hold it in. Well, maybe there is something. Oh no, that's just a headrest or whatever you call it for that extra seat. I might change this out and get one of the fabric ones. Things don't bounce around so much in those. Wife's uncle's got one on his Can Am 800 and he loves it. He said it's a lot better. Just sometimes the zippers are finicky on them, unfortunately. So I'll see. Sell some of these things off. I'm going to sell these pegs because I've smashed my knee into them a couple times. I didn't like that too much. So I'd like to free up the front rack by moving the radiator back to where it should be. And then I can have my rifle grips for holding a spade, because trust me, when you go riding around here or Muskeg, or especially in the winter, you need a shovel sometimes. So, and you know, you get into forest fire season and bring an axe as well, or a Pulaski. That's what I like doing, just in case. So, or even a broom is actually really good for grass fires. But yeah, so that's the Can Am 800 Outlander 2008 model. So hasn't been abused or nothing. Everything was tight on it. Everybody's like, holy crap, you traded up on the world. Nobody likes Arctic Cat, I guess. So it hadn't broken down yet on me, but you know, never say never. So yeah. So talk to you guys later. Bye.